The spirit of linebacker Sam Mills lives on in 2 words. And the sounding of the drum reminds every Panther to keep counting as they get ready for a fight here at Charlotte's Bank of America Stadium. Today, we're ready for an entertaining battle. It's the Cleveland Browns and the Carolina Panthers. Personnel is out. Everyone's ready to get this one going. And we're off and running from Charlotte. On the return, here's Rico Dowdle. And he's brought down just inside the 25. So now out comes the Panther offense for its initial drive of the game. And they're brought out by someone still trying to live up to that #1 pick status from the 2023 draft. Now in his 3rd season from the University of Alabama, it's Bryce Young.
What a tumultuous start to Bryce Young's career. The former #1 pick has about seen it all, Kate, in the NFL. And it's not how you start, it's how you finish. At least that's what he and the Carolina Panthers got to believe, because the finish to last season was his best football yet.
Moore going to motion over right. First play, and Young's going to pass. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel it in.
You know, I often say there is a fine line between aggressiveness and carelessness. And when you throw in a double coverage, well, it can go either way. That time, a tremendous catch by his receiver on the other end.
Offense with an enviable spot to be in, 2nd and inches. On the ground, Chuba Hubbard gets it. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
You know, Coach gets in that QB's headset, probably told his offense and his QB, listen, I don't want to see a 3rd down on this possession, or something kind of like that. Whatever version he told him, it worked.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. 1st down, and they go right back to it. That played good for, looks like about 6. 2nd down upcoming.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 43-yard line.
Hubbard again. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
No gain on the play. It's 3rd down and 4.
Shotgun snap now to Young. That's caught by Hubbard. And the defense was ready. They got him at the line.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
On 4th down, Panthers going to turn to Sam Martin to punt this one away. And this will put an end to the drive after it's stalled out. And he's got this fair catch right along the 12-yard line. So here come the Browns on offense, readying for their opening drive. And they're brought out by the rookie who was the talk of the NFL draft, Brock. 1st-round hype, but didn't go until the 5th round. It's Shedeur Sanders.
You know, Kate, his NFL career didn't get off to the ideal start through the draft process and obviously falling to the 5th round. But seeing him in person a couple times in Colorado, I'll tell you this, he is tough and he is accurate. And those are 2 attributes that every NFL team wants in their quarterback.
Here's Jerome Ford for the 1st time this game. Escape up to the races, middle of the field. He's at the 30, the 10. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns don't need long to take a 6-0 lead.
Sure didn't take long for somebody to get this game off and running, pun intended. But there's a lot of rounds left to fight and punches to be thrown. Sure feels good, though, to be the first one to land that haymaker.
They'll try this extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Browns will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Panthers nothing.
When I got rich and bro, coming slow, 6 racks on the sweater. Think I'm cheating, I'm just chilling with the fellas. Grandma always told me never trust these. Spit 60 racks on the camouflage girls. Blue diamonds on me, I'm a blue girl. 220, don't hustle and grab. I'm nothing like them, I put paper over pleasure.
The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Trevor Etienne to return this. This makes it up to the 25.
Panthers take over first down.
Now for the second time, we take a look at this Panther offense. And they're certainly hoping for some better results here after that first drive ended in a punt. First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10. They bring the tight end in motion. Play action now, Young. He's gonna tuck it and run.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 32-yard line.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Out of the shotgun, give to Hubbard. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
Most of the people watching will forget about that play in a couple minutes, but the coaches won't forget. He has that filed away the next time he really needs to pick up a few yards.
First down, ball at the 36. Counter play, Hubbard. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
You know, Kate, sometimes football and poker have a lot in common. You don't want to tell at the poker table, and you don't want one at the line of scrimmage. Sometimes just it's alignment. It's the way these linemen breathe. It's the blood in their knuckles the defenders read and react to. I think that time a tell was in play because the defense was all over that counter before it could get started.
The Browns close in and take him down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
These defensive backs today, Kate, I am telling you, they're some of the world's greatest athletes. Not only do they have to cover elite speed, not only do they have to have ball awareness and go get it, they're asked now in today's game to get home and blitz and bring quarterbacks down. That is an outstanding play from the secondary.
It's in a dime set, 3rd down coming, trying to lock up those passing lanes. Downfield, and he's got McMillan. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. 3rd and 18 kills most drives, right? But they find an opening and hit it to pick up the first.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Here's Young on 1st and 10. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
That's a throw at this level. There's so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Renfro, the receiver, in motion left. On 2nd and 10, Young. Short pass brought in. And they get this down to the 28. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And it'll give the Panthers a first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Offense set for a 1st and 10. From the pistol, it's Young. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs. We have an injured player down there. Looks like it's a member of the Panthers in some discomfort. Second and 10, still at the 28. Sticking to the air, it's Young. He's keeping it. And Young with a smart move here on the slide as he picks up the first down.
That's good for a Carolina Panther. 1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. McMillan coming in motion right. Working inside the red zone.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and goal at the 3-yard line.
So from the 3, here's 2nd and goal. Hubbard. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Panthers make it a 1-point game. Chuba Hubbard with the touchdown. Fitzgerald on to try the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Panthers tie this game 7-7. That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Bank of America Stadium after this. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Fielded at the 7. Finds some space, he's past the 30. His effort's gonna get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down. 2nd drive coming up for this Cleveland offense. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3 and out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch your breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Start on the ground. It's 4. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
1st down, Cleveland.
Kid, it really is pretty simple. If you want to run against a 3-4 group right up the gut, number one, got to control that nose tackle. Number two, you got to get people to the second level. That was teaching tape.
On first down, here's Sanders. Completed over the middle. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Gain of 15. And the Browns first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Shotgun snap, a gift of 4. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
New set of downs is not off to a real good start here, Kate. And I know every yard counts in this league, but that lone yard, it's not going to really change what they're thinking about doing here on second down.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Working out of the gun, Sanders. Finds him over the middle. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. It's a pickup of 11. And that's good for a Cleveland first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. From the gun, it's 4. Takes out a one-stop. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets it down to the 14. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
That's pretty good right there now. You don't always expect a sizable gain when you run it on first down. You just want some yards to set up an easier second down play. But they will take that execution every time.
They're now set for 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Gets it to him on the screen. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
Well, the timing on that screen pass, it was all a mess from the very beginning. By the time he finally got the pass to the running back, well, there was no place to go.
All right, here we go, 2nd down. Out of the gun, here's Sanders. So he chucks this to another county.
That's a veteran move right there by a rookie quarterback. You see so many rookies, we do, Kate, who try to play hero ball and force things in every single spot. But he's already wise enough to know how to throw it away.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Operating from the gun, here's Sanders. Over the middle, complete to Njoku. He'll get this inside the 10 to the 9.
You know, I don't mind the scheme. In fact, I like the call. Just not on that 3rd down in particular. Need to get it closer to the sticks to have a chance to move those chains.
And a field goal try coming up shortly from the Browns. It's just a 26-yarder down the middle. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that's going to break our tie and give them a 3-point advantage.
I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. That's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
Have it on the team, and they will kick it away here. On the return, this is ETN. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Panthers and Chuba Hubbard ready to begin another drive. They were able to say mission accomplished on their last series, finding that end zone, but the work, well, it starts all over again right now.
And you know this, Kate, from our years together of doing this. I'm a firm believer of call it till they stop it. It doesn't mean you have to innovate right away. Call the same plays until they stop them, because they proved last drive they couldn't.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. This drive will begin with Hubbard. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
They got out ahead of that one, and good thing, too. That effort, right? Just that pursuit, that want-to, may have prevented the big play, and instead, well, they nearly got him for a tackle for loss.
Now, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, Young. Dumps it underneath, Hubbard. And he's brought down after a short gain.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. Young working from the gun. On target to Moore. And he's brought down beyond the marker. So a first down for them as we've hit the 2-minute warning. We've set it down for him at the 38. It's Young, the throw here on 1st. Nowhere to go with it, so he just throws it away.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
After the incompletion, still at the 38, it's 2nd and 10. Again, it's Young. Passing struggles, bleeding over from that last play. He's forced to get rid of this one.
Brent Delpit on the coverage.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Here's Young again. Can't find anyone open, and he's forced to throw it away.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Carolina in punt formation. And this will be his 2nd effort of the contest. And this is the punt you want every time. He bounces out of bounds and sticks him inside their own 10. Thought he had a chance to block it, but he ends up wiping out the kicker instead. And that's going to award their offense a first down.
Automatic first down.
And suddenly a chance to take the lead re-enters the picture following that penalty. They'll run here following the penalty. And they corral him after a minimal gain to the 21. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
From the 21. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, he found the route he wanted pretty quickly, Brock, but maybe, I don't know, telegraphed who he wanted a little too much because that defender sure got there just as the ball arrived to force it loose.
Yeah, this is one of those tough moments as an analyst, right? Because you're right, offensively didn't get the job done, but I'm going to give a gold star to the defense. Anytime you make contact and you disrupt that pass, that's a job well done defensively.
Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. On comes Ryan Fitzgerald and the Panthers field goal team here on 4th down. It's a 38-yard look here. Fitzgerald sends this through. And that's going to tie us up just before halftime.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. He fields it from the 8. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Browns send Jerome forward, ready to begin another drive. And they'll have enough time to try to get into field goal range, just a shade over 40 seconds remaining in the half. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. Now a timeout's called, Cleveland using its 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. First and 10 from the 41. Now Sanders. He lobs this one up, looking deep to the right side. He's got it inside the 10! And he's gonna score! Touchdown, Cleveland! The Browns take the lead just before halftime. It's a Jerry Jeudy touchdown. That type of play right there, Brock, who do you credit more? You crediting him for making the catch, or the quarterback for putting just the right touch on that football?
Were you asking me the quarterback or me the analyst?
The unbiased observer of football.
Sure. Well, the quarterback's going to say, that's all me. That's a beautiful arc. Don't you love that touch? The receiver's going to say, yeah, but I'm the one who brought it down for you. The answer is it's both, and that was awesome.
Lining up now to try the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Browns break that tie and now lead by 7.
Panthers 10.
Have it on the team, and they will kick it away here. On the return, this is ETN. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Panthers headed out on offense again just before halftime. Not a whole lot of time left for him to put something together here before the break. Clock reads 24 seconds now as the final drive of this half begins. To the air on 1st down, Young. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
First and 10, ball set up at the 48. snap now to Young. Completed to his running back. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
A 6-yard pickup.
All right, now a timeout is called. 9 seconds to go in this half.
46-yard
That is a
line.
textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the 46. Still has some space inside the 35. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. Now the Panthers decide to spend their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Panthers calling on Ryan Fitzgerald here to attempt this field goal.
Panther field
Ball on the
goal.
right hash, 48 yards out. Fitzgerald sends this through, and it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game. So a 1-possession game, Brock, after our first 2 quarters. Now let's throw it over to our pal Scott Hansen. He's got our halftime report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the downtown Orlando studios. Scott Hansen and crew with you for a short and sweet halftime, as this game's had a little bit of everything to it. We'll find out which side can establish some tempo in the 3rd quarter as we're ready to kick off the 2nd half. Back out to our commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Big thank you to our guy Scott Hansen and the gang down in Orlando. Got a close one here, Brock, as our 2nd half gets underway. Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. Fields this one at the 3. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Browns send to roll forward, ready to begin another drive. And they take the field in good but not great shape, Brock. They've got that lead, but no doubt they'd love to see it grow.
Yeah, just having the lead does take some pressure off. It doesn't change the sense of urgency. It's always on tilt in the NFL, but it should allow them to operate a little more freely.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Give up the middle to Ford. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Pad level, pad level, pad level. To stuff a run before it can get going means you got underneath those pads and gave that runner nowhere to go.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. To the air, Sanders. We've got a screen to the running back. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, kid, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Here he is to throw on 3rd and 2. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. Give him 8 yards on the play. And that gives the Browns a first.
This dude just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that first down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
They'll go play action for Sanders. He has all day back there. He can run it. Finds a little room there. Gets him about 3 yards. They're up to the 43.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 44-yard line.
2nd down now, 7 to go. They motion a receiver left. down, run by 4. And call it 1, maybe 2 yards at the end, Brock. It's third down.
The tackle made at the 47-yard line. A 4-yard gain on the play brings up third down.
Throwing with a blitz on the way. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Okay, I've talked to you over the years, the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On third down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
The Browns looking to punt on fourth down, so on comes their southpaw, Corey Bajorquez, to handle it. And that is how you pin a team deep. That hits and careens out of bounds at the 3. The Carolina offense headed out now. And they couldn't be backed up much further, Brock, as safety really the only concern as they take possession here inside their 5-yard line. Carolina offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Gets it to start the drive. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
Well, I think I hear the warning sirens. You hear them, Kate? I think they just got quieted. Because that run right there gave him enough room from that goal line where you should feel comfortable calling anything in your playbook.
First down run gets him 6. So now it is 2nd and 4. They are on again with Hubbard. Oh, the football's loose. This is going to be Browns football.
I think the phrase, Kate, blood in the water comes to mind in this spot. There was a chance to get aggressive and attack them being backed up close to the end zone. Can't imagine that decision paying off in a better fashion than that.
Cleveland's offense all set to take over. And talk about a dream position, Brock. Heading out with 1st and goal waiting for him. Chance to pay off their defense's effort as they start out 1st and goal. Here's Ford. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on 1st down. More to come.
Oh, option play on 2nd and goal. And he found some running room for a nice gain. They get 8 yards, and now only inches to go on 3rd down.
Now we get to a very interesting call on 3rd down. Kind of a crescendo to this drive. Can the defense rise up knowing there is no margin for error, just a single yard to go?
Only need about half a yard, if that, Brock. This is 3rd and goal. Sneak here, Sanders. And he gets in, touchdown! The Browns grow their lead on the turnover. It's tried and true in 32 playbooks across the NFL for a reason, Brock. Even when teams see this one coming, just so tough to stop a quarterback sneak.
It feels like a win in today's football is just to stall them at the line on that play. So many groups are so effective with the QB sneak, but that time the timing of the call, I think, was most important that led to the score.
That one right down the middle. And the Browns drive their lead to 11.
Panthers 13.
Have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Dowdle now to return it. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Panthers and Chuba Hubbard ready to begin another drive. They watch their fumble turn into points, so feeling maybe a little bit of an urge to make up for that now in this series. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Running with Hubbard out of the gun. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Tackled is a 25-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Young throwing here. That pass caught by Renfro. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. 12 yards on that play and a good call nets him the 1st.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Here's Young on 1st and 10. Throw is there for Jatavion Sanders. And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage.
That's another Panthers 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Now Young. Has him on the quick hitter. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. To the air yet again. Young. Pulled in by Tommy Tremble. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
And those are the completions they rely on in their passing game.
At the 13-yard line.
All set up now for 1st and 10. From the red zone now. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. So we're through 3 here. It's the Panthers who have it to start, coming in trailing on the scoreboard. Second and 3 now. Sticking to the air, it's Young. That's incomplete on 2nd down.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Drive has gone 8 plays now as they face 3rd and 3. And the gun on for Dowdle. And that one's held up just before he can get the last bit he needed. It's going to be 4th and short.
A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
Panthers calling on Ryan Fitzgerald here to attempt this field goal. A very short kick here from the right hash. Tracking for it, and it's good! And it pulls him back within one score here in the fourth.
His make there, they had to have that one. And it really does set up a judgment call down on the field. This is where special teams coach and head coach are talking about game management. Got 3 timeouts left, so you really can write either script you want. Onside kick or send it deep.
All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. Return starts at the 9. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. The Browns send Jerome forward, ready to begin another drive. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. Play action, Sanders. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
Wow, it has been such a good day offensively for the guys up front. That's actually the first sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more? Or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting?
Things already looking a good bit tougher here. It is 2nd and 17 after the sack. Trying again following the sack. Go left side and Tillman has it. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
To Cedric Tillman. 12 yards on the play. But it's 3rd down.
Third and 6 for them to figure out now. Out of the gun, here's Sanders. Short pass brought in. And that short field pass, Brock, is held to the short field. It's going to be 4th and short.
I know on the stat sheet, Kate, that shows up as passing yards, but any defensive coordinator will take it. Understanding down and distance and keeping that offense short of the sticks.
The Browns are lined up to punt. And he wants to hit his 2nd effort just as well as he hit his 1st. He's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. The Panther offense headed out to the field. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. Panthers look just about ready. 1st and 10. The middle, Hubbard. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
Hey, these DNs love to get after the quarterback, but the most well-rounded of them are the guys who can anchor your run defense too. Mission accomplished.
Run lost him a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11. Out of the gun, Young. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Xavier Legette, the target on that throw. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
On 3rd down, it's Young. That's caught for the 1st. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. That's going to pick up the 1st down after a gain of 26.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Double coverage, deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
Running right side by McMillan. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
That's another Panthers first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. The left side, Sanders has it. And he's going to be out of bounds. Looks like a yard or two short of the 25.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Here's Hubbard on the give. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Go ahead. Find me an offense that won't take that type of efficiency on every snap. Listen, it was good execution, a quality gain, and it moved the sticks.
They have themselves another 1st and 10. Back to the ground they go. Hubbard. He surges ahead for 5. Make it 2nd down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
We've reached the 2-minute warning from Charlotte. Panthers, 8 points behind. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Young working from the gun. This one's caught. He's close, but he is stopped before he can get to that 1st down. Picks up 4.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes, you can get to win-win.
3rd down run by Hubbard. And this defense is going to win this round. They hold strong there in the middle, get him down right at the line. 4th down coming up.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Desperation time here. Got a man. This is Evans. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a 1st and goal.
As a quarterback, you just know in that situation when you go for it on 4th down, it may mean sometimes throwing into double coverage. But if you're going to go for it, at least give your guy a shot to make a play. And against really long odds, he came up with a big-time catch.
And he takes it in for the touchdown. Down to their last breaths. And he gives them a shot now to force overtime. So there's part 1, Brock. They get the touchdown that they desperately needed. Now you'd imagine comes a try for 2.
You know, Kate, this might be just as tough as that touchdown. I know they work all week on their 2-point plays, but they're hard to execute. That being said, if they want to force overtime, this is a must.
They knew what they had to do. First the touchdown. Now a 2-point try to tie it.
The Panthers will line
Back
up
to
for a
throw.
2-point conversion.
And that catch gets them the 2. We're all tied up here in the 4th. crisis averted, Brock. They got the 2 and the tie, for now at least. It looks like they have staved off the L and forced themselves overtime.
Yeah, those 2 critical words you just said right there, for now, like for right now. But there's a lot more time on that clock than this defense would care to see. They got to step up. Offense just stepped up, got the 2-point conversion. Now defense, you got to respond to send this game to overtime.
Ryan Fitzgerald.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Brings in the kick at the 9. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Back out now comes the Browns offense. And even with some time left, Brock, a long ways to go to get into range for a game winner. They're going to need to move it in a hurry. Cleveland about ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. Here he is to throw. And the first down pass sent away by a defender, incomplete. Intended target there was David Njoku. So 2nd down coming up. Setting up to pass. Finds him over the middle. This is a nice gain. Nearly moves those chains. He's got it up to the 36. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Here we go. 3rd and less than a yard. Setting him on the dive. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
That's a BYOB. You got to be your own blocker. It would have taken the entire defense piling on to stop him from getting that 1st down. Well done.
In quite the time crunch here, Brock, but still 2 timeouts to burn. It's 1st down. He'll look to throw it. Throw reeled in by Njoku. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. From the 42. And it'll be incomplete. They went for it, trying to stun everybody with no time left on the clock. But alas, we are headed for overtime. So starting this year, we've got some new rules in place for overtime, Brock. Both teams now guaranteed a chance to possess the football in overtime of any game, not just the playoffs. So an opening drive touchdown, no longer an instant game winner. Gotta be able to make a stop too.
Ryan Fitzgerald.
It's a new look to NFL overtime. Let's see how this plays out as we get